Good afternoon, everybody. This is Gabor here, and this is the video presentation of the Marketing Networks Assessment 2. And my chosen organization is the RSL Art Union. First of all, a couple of main important things about the actual organization. So the RSL Art Union provides much needed help, mostly psychological and physical support for Australian veterans and for their families. As we all know, a lot of those veterans go through a lot of tough times. I'm talking about mental problems such as PTSD, but also physical rehabilitation as well. And the actual RSL Art Union is actually designed to raise funds so they can actually provide these assistance for Australian veterans and for their families. Now, they do it in a variety of ways. The number one and the most exciting part of their revenue stream comes from the lotteries. So they actually give away multi-million-dollar houses to the supporters each year. And the actual number is 50 million, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And our agents on the direct sales and marketing field are literally acquiring customers every single day so they can provide these services to the veterans. Now, the business relationships, I'm going to talk about three main ones. We connected to the Mates for Mates organization very closely. Mates for Mates is probably the biggest program that provides this physical and rehabilitation and mental health support among the veterans. The problem with the program, as much as it works like wonders, that we only have 3 available facilities across the nation. Yeah. So what they do is essentially a buddy system, so the veterans can pair up and they literally can mentor each other once they go through these mental and physical problems themselves. The reason why it works amazingly because the veterans can connect with each other, like-minded people, so they're more likely to get back on their feet a bit quicker. But as I said before, it's only 3 cities they do this. So it's Brisbane, Townsville and Hobart. So our goal is to get these programs out there and be more available in different areas in Australia as well. The second thing I want to talk about is the Trojan's Track. Very similar idea to the Mates for Mates, but they literally do this outdoors. Yeah, so it's a peer-to-peer outdoor therapy system for the veterans and for their families. And they can literally get away for a couple of days or sometimes just for weekends or for weeks just to de-stress and help their transition from discharging from the armed forces. So we work very closely with the organization as well. The third one I want to mention it to you is the RSL Ramus Rover, which is very exciting because it's an off-road racing event for the troops and for their families. Similar concept, help their mental and physical rehabilitation, and now it literally gives them a purpose. Yeah, so that's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of veterans go through tough times after the discharge, because they have this structured, regulated daily life, daily habits, what they go through in the army years, but once they're discharged, that actually disappears. So the RSL Ramus Rover gives them a purpose by teaming up with other members, so they can have that camaraderie feeling again, what they felt during the army and service years, and they literally build the cars from the ground up, and they jump in and race against each other, which is very exciting and also a very spectacular event, and everybody loves it. Right, there's many more programs that we connected with, but I thought I'd share these 3 main ones with you, which are very close to our heart and my heart personally as well. Now, to the future, how we're going to maintain these business relationships. I'm going to start with Mates for Mates first. Because it's a very sensitive topic, mental health, PTSD, we are looking to organize these facility visits strictly every quarter. We don't want to disturb the therapy programs often, but also whilst we are there and talk with the management teams and also the people involved as well, we can get some feedback from themselves, but also we can have a nice chat and we can show literally our physical presence that we therefore support them. The second one is the Trojan Strack. What we actually thinking to do a breakfast catch up every 2 weeks with the relevant stakeholders, the management team, the marketing team, the sales team, but also the people involved in the program. And the actual breakfast is going to be provided by us, by the RSL Art Union. It's a bit of a gratitude or giving back to the society, but also we can hang out with the people and can actually see physically with our eyes what is actually happening at the organization. And the third one is the RSL Remus Rover. Because the program is kind of remote and these racing events happen all across Australia, we might not be able to physically be there all the time, but also we designed a platform that we can actually have a contact with these people and organizations on a daily basis. So we can have a group chat provided. We're going to be using a platform called the WhatsApp, which obviously can make our communication way much easier. But also we're going to send out weekly emails, a bit of an updates, and also the important information, conversations, just to maintain these relationships as well. Thank you so much for your attention. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or my team personally. We're more than happy to answer all the questions. And I want to finish it up with a quote that I put on my last slideshow, which is, relationships are the only thing that matter in business life. Let's this have the final thought, and make sure you guys stay safe out there and have a wonderful day.